a cup half full, which is a meme or twist on a meme. What's each of your answers now that you've had some views and perspectives here at the COP, green zone, blue zone?
Oh, you start.
Well, for me, the cup is always half full, right? There's always two choices. In the beginning of the week, there was the oil question, and at the end of the week, there was everybody from the Emiratis saying, you know, this is our direct line. This is what we're doing. And it's very direct. And that, to me, gives me more hope than ever before, because it's inclusion, it's direct, the message is loud. This is how much money I'm putting down. These are the actions that I am doing. And that, to me, is part of the climate struggle, right? The actions. Everybody, all the startups here were begging for other investors to come in. And everybody said, okay, well, I'm just doing it from the top, right? And that actually was a downer. It was an extreme downer, because the one thing that all startups do is give their life away. That's 8 years of our life in trying to save other lives, right? And to have the Emiratis saying, this is it, we believe in you, that's magic, right? That speaks louder than, you know, words.
Absolutely, that's great. You want to answer that too?
I mean, you pretty much summed it up, inclusion, when you said the inclusion. I do think that a lot of people that I've spoken with who had never been here before, coming from the US or Europe, they get here and all their preconceptions are dissipated because they're astounded at just how beautiful and how inclusive it really is here. You do see so many different types of people living in harmony and walking through the malls, of which there are many, or here at COP. So I do feel that there is this absolute, and I think it also has to do with the grounds itself and how beautiful the grounds are, but not in a fake way. In a really very aesthetically pleasing and inclusion embracing way, where I find that the conversations that I did have in like meeting you is just been probably some of the better parts of COP.
That's so nice to hear. Thank you. The last and hardest question I have for you both: what does a world that works for everyone look like for you specifically?
That's easy. If you want to save the environment, it's inclusion. The minute you start dissecting things into groups, and this one's not getting this one and that one's not getting it, you miss the point. The saving the world or saving the environment or trying to save life, it's inclusion. It means even your enemy has the right to be saved. That's what it means.
I love that. You know, I say quite a bit, if one person on this world is suffering, we all suffer. It's about all of us getting to a better future.
I think we were at, what we were at this morning? It was, what was the discussion this morning?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
It was the first one. Well, anyway, a minister stood up and said, it's about time that,
The
mangroves.
It was about time that we put our differences aside, because they came from two different areas, and it was two different people forming up from the Emiratis saying, listen, it's about time that we're going to put our differences aside to work on this one big issue which covers the world, which was the mangrove issue. And I loved that. That was honest, right there.
That was Her Excellency Razan Al Mubarak, who spoke at the mangrove event, and it was exactly that.
For me, it's inclusion.
You want to answer it too?
I guess for me, it's nature. I just think that if we all spend more time in nature and we're able to feel the nature, then we probably would all be much more harmonious as well. So it's about having a world where everyone has that place to breathe and get their energies rejuvenated. And for me, that's nature and music. So I guess more nature and more music.
Thank you both for letting us inside of your ideas. It's been a sheer pleasure, and I wish you the most successful COP.
It's our pleasure as well.
Thank you.
1.5Media and Allied4Future. Please go ahead.
Can I say something? It's what we do today that counts. Tomorrow is like simply too late, right? And really take those words, try and do as many Google searches as you can. But it really is what we do today that really counts.
I'm glad you're here. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. I appreciate it.
No, thank you.